Okay, here is a problem that some of my students had some difficulty solving and asked that I demonstrate the process for solving this for them. It's a word problem, and this particular word problem falls under a mixed practice part of our lesson. And it says, write an expression for the area of a rectangle that has a length of t and a height of 4. What will the area be if the length of the rectangle is 21? Well, the first thing I'm going to do when I address this problem is I'm going to use thinking like a mathematician number 4. I'm going to make a model. I'm going to sketch out here a rectangle to start me off. And it says that it has a length of t and it has a height of 4. So it wants first, it wants an expression for the area of a rectangle that has those values. So to find the area of a rectangle, you'd say area equals base times height, length times width. In this case, they've got length and height. So the length is t times 4. Now, if I just wrote it out exactly the way they state it, that's what I would have. But there's a whole lot better way to show t times 4. Now, the way this is, we have two terms. We have t and we have 4. We can combine those terms and have a coefficient and a variable, and it would work out better for us, I think. In this instance, I think what I would do, we always list our coefficient first. I think for my algebraic expression, I'm going to say 4t. So this a equals 4t and a equals area. I think that's what I would have for my algebraic expression. Now the second part of the problem says, what will the area be if the length of the rectangle is 21? So essentially, if the value of t is 21, what will the area be? So in this case, I'm going to replace t with 21. So I would say area equals 21, but I'm going to use this formula. 4t, so that'll be 4, and in parentheses, I'm going to put 21. And distributive property of multiplication, to do this in my head, I have 4 groups of 20, which would be 80. I have 4 groups of 1, which would be 4. So it's going to be 84 units squared. So, if I were to solve this problem, and I did solve it because first off, kind of sketched out a model here of the rectangle, and then I used what I know about finding the area, about formulas, and about coefficients and variables. And then I went ahead and I plugged in the value for t, which is 21, and it said area equals 84 units. So, class, what grade would I deserve on that problem? 100! Alright, 100. Now, those of you who had difficulty with this item, after seeing my demonstration, how many of you feel like you understand it a whole lot better? Okay, I'm seeing quite a few hands up. Some of you probably understood it already. Only a few tables said they had trouble with this one. Alright, I hope this demonstration helps you.